We just don't have the funds. We don't have the funds to stay anywhere else. We're barely making it trying to get some gas.
Ana Ramos was born and raised in Kenner, Louisiana, 15 minutes from downtown New Orleans.
I've been through all the hurricanes possible. For Hurricane Gustav, I had to evacuate pregnant, almost giving birth.
Wanting to evacuate before Hurricane Ida hit and being able to are two different situations.
Once we tried to book, we saw the cheapest I found was in Panama City, Florida, and it was $184 a night.
Something her family couldn't afford for a night, much less weeks if they couldn't get back home. Ana's story isn't unique.
My family, my pets, everybody is here, so, and where are we going to go? I mean, hotel rooms are full, houses are full.
I got a backpack with a few clothes in it, in case I had to run out just somewhere, but you know what? I didn't know where I wound up at.
But oftentimes, people who decide to stay during a dangerous hurricane get shamed.
The shaming and the sometimes very bad assumptions about why people behave in certain ways comes up after every single evacuation.
Law professor Michelle Dickerson says evacuation can be a complicated logistical undertaking that will
almost always lead back to money, resources, and to some extent, social capital. You have to have a lot of things that low-income and marginalized communities often don't have.
A lot goes into an evacuation decision.
I have an old car. My car is a 2008. So just mechanically, I mean, we keep up with it, but is it going to be able to get where we need to go?
And with a bad case of arthritis,
Houston from Kenner is about 5 or 6 hours. Plus, you have to add on 3 or 4 hours of travel because of traffic. I would not be able to travel so long like that.
Can your household afford lost wages from not showing up to work potentially for weeks? Are you caring for a critically ill loved one who can't move? Are you healthy enough to travel? Do you have pets? Do you have reliable transportation? Do you have enough money for gas, food, a hotel room?
When we say, well, why didn't they just evacuate? If all of those pieces aren't in place, the logistics of the evacuation process won't work.
Even the time of the month a hurricane hits can affect a person's decision to evacuate.
So one of the awful things that we've seen with Katrina, with Harvey, and now with Ida, they all hit at the end of the month. When people that live sort of from paycheck to paycheck, their paycheck may not hit again until today. Well, they needed to evacuate it several days ago, but if the money hasn't hit, they don't have the money to pay to evacuate.
At the end of the day, even if someone may want to evacuate, the decision may already be made for them.